I would have settled for a life of extreme anxiety and really negative thoughts if it weren't for this one thing. Now, I remember years ago in the midst of grief after just losing my brother suddenly, I was stuck in a really negative, really dark place. And at that point, I already had major insecurity and self-esteem issues and pretty much hated everything about myself. My anxiety was keeping me from putting myself out there in the world and doing the things that I wanted. My grief was weighing down on me and making me think that the world was a horrible place. And my self-esteem was causing me to just self-deprecate and judge every single thing in the past and every potential thing in the future. But it was at this turning point moment where I was in that place, feeling that way and thinking that this was going to be my life forever, that I remember my mom saying something and it was like a light bulb went off, because she was stuck in stories of her past and sharing something from her childhood. And I saw the impact that as a grown woman, she was still identifying with these past things, still stuck in a kind of victim mindset, and still living out from the past. Immediately, I realized that I did not want to end up like that, and I didn't want to get to a point where I was 50, 60, 70 years old and I was still stuck in everything that had happened to me at 18. And I was determined to figure out whatever I needed to do in order to break free. And that has led to the last decade diving into subconscious reprogramming, understanding the power of the mind and how our energetic body impacts us and holds on to traumas and beliefs, and ultimately can either keep us stuck in a place we don't want to be in, or when we clear it out and we realign with our true selves and our authentic essence or soul, whatever you want to call it, we then can step into alignment with all the beautiful things that are actually meant for us. So no matter how heavy or intense your current reality is, and no matter what your mind is telling you, please know that none of this has to stay as your truth for the rest of your life. And you actually have the power within you. You have an incredibly powerful supercomputer up here that can help you shift and break free and become whoever it is you want.